Hey guys, welcome back to Life as a Hybrid. If you guys remember from episode 2, we were continuing on doing the Blood Chalice. We are back. We are going to return the Blood Chalice to Garen. And as you guys remember, we were going through the whole Red Router Den, and we had a little situation we had to get overcome. But if you guys do like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it started, guys. We're going to be picking up. This is Saraku. He's back again for another episode. It's episode 3. Let's go ahead and save because I didn't save when we left off. Kinda took a break. Alright. Let's see. I don't know if we have any other abilities, but we should just take that. Where are we going? Oof, that's a far walk. We're gonna go back to the rift because we could take the or hunter. Is there people in here?
Now ain't this a
Oh yeah. All right, let's get rid of them. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna switch up our weapon. We shouldn't be using the sun damage. We'll use the blood mace because the sun damage one is for vampires. Was you a vampire? The ancient Druid's rites of her scene. We'll take that book.
I'll find you.
There's another orc here. Book. I think it's drop a couple. I think he's up here.
I'll skin you alive.
There we go. Took his head off. Alright, so we're becoming stronger. As you guys, we could feed again. What? I guess he just has extra blood. Alright, he was a really strong guy for all that blood that he had. True nature of orcs. Alright guys, hopefully let's see if we have a transformation tonight. I don't know, we might have one. I haven't really looked at the lunar transformation. Malakav, we're not gonna follow Malakav, no. Take the book though. I think we need to actually go look at a shrine. We're probably gonna go to the Hersine shrine. Pray to Hersine. Character is a follower of Hersine, but we could do just a snow elf, which will be Ariel. I think we're gonna do Ariel. We're gonna follow Ariel. Once we get the Dawn Guard quest started, there should be a shrine of Ariel somewhere. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy. Let's give you guys a little backstory on what Saraku's been doing. So he's been trying to find his brother, to locate his brother. His brother's name's Gore. His brother's been chased by the Thalmor. He's been running for a long time now from the Thalmor, but he's also a hunter. Like you guys remember, I told you that his brother was a Vigilant Stendar. He is a hunter. He does in fact want to kill vampires and werewolves, but he has sympathy for his brother, Saraku, because Saraku's just an exception. But yeah, this episode we'll be working on. I think we're gonna get working on finding Gore. Oh, it's the Freakland. Oh yeah, we're not gonna fight them. Don't got time for that. So this episode we're gonna be focused on Gore and returning the Blood Chalice. So I think Gore is gonna be introduced into Harkin. Harkin is the kind of the father towards Saraku. I don't think Gore has ever met Harkin in his life. So keep it real. I don't even think that he's ever met him like that. Sorry, guys. That's my brother coming in my room. Um, yeah. So he's gonna introduce Gore to Harkin for the first time in a whole lot of time. How is how is Gore alive? How is he alive if Siraku's 1,500 years old? Siraku's kind of the older brother. Gore's only 20 years old. He was born 20 years ago, but he has a different mother. Like I reminded you guys, he has the same father as Siraku with a different mother. And how did he get born if Siraku's dad was dead? Siraku's dad was going through a phase where he had to fake his death, and then he ended up dying after giving birth, or after not giving birth, after having Gore. He died. So Siraku was always told that his father died during birth, but he was alive throughout the whole time. And his dad died when he had Gore. Siraku's a lot older, and how Siraku dad survived all that, he had an enhancement where he never aged. Kind of like immortality, but he was still human, you know? He just had a magic ability where he couldn't age. So he kind of died from battle. Siraku's mother is a werewolf, which werewolves last about 3,000 years, and she's about 2,000, so that's how she lived. Gore's only 20 years old, so yeah, it's really a whole long story about the magic in the blood, having a brother, but
I can take you to any of the hold cap. Where do you want to go?
we're gonna go to Falkreath.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
This is where Gore is gonna be found, and you'll see the introduction
Was
between
that
him
here
and Gore.
rolling like the red came right into right from old Rose's head.
So yeah, he's about to meet Gore for the first time. He's never really saw him in 20 plus years. They've met once throughout the whole series.
Did you see a dog out there?
Some wolves but no dogs.
The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
You hear that? I swear there's something out there. In the dark.
Yeah, there's werewolves. There's a whole lot of things in the dark. So Siraku's going to find his brother. His last he heard, his brother was in Falkreath. So let's go ahead and get rid of this marker. Last he heard that he was in Falkreath dealing with some Thalmor business. His brother does have encounters with Thalmors, and his brother is Nord. Because both their fathers are Nords. And they have two different mothers. Siraku's mother is a snow elf. Gore's mother is a Nord. So that's why he has like two different appearances. And you'll see that they look different. They look very different. Kind of look the same, but Gore has more of a Nordic appearance to him. Here he is.
Got something to say, Swig?
This is their first time meeting, so he's gonna be a little.
I don't know how much the Thalmor are paying you
Oh.
to do this.
See, he has a business with that one. Let's go ahead and kill
Take
this.
you with me. I don't know how much the Thalmor are paying you to do this, but I can still put up a fight, and I will take you with me.
Right here. I think this is what Siraku said. I don't serve the Thalmor. You should mind who you threat.
Oh, lovely. So you're just here to watch me struggle against this bear trap until they show up. If you're not with the Legionnaires of the Thalmor, who are you? What are you doing? Don't tell me you just stumbled into all this. Oh. Well, this is very fortunate. I need to get to that town down the hill from here. Can you help me? I don't know my face yet. If we run into any patrols, I'll tell them it was a hunting accident. That's probably far too common in this region. What do you say? Can you help me out? Excellent. I like you already. Let me know when you're ready to pry this thing open. And, no rush.
So now he's gonna help Gore out.
As they'll ever be.
Bite down on something, yeah? 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and save right here. So he was after the Dalmor were after his brother.
Well, this goes a little beyond any external wounds. I think I nicked my pride, too. Thank you. Truly. Keep it, though. I can still walk.
I think we barely got it open. How's your
That
leg?
hurts, stranger. I don't know who you are, but you just saved my life. I'm afraid that's not the end of the favors I'll be asking of you, though. So, can you get me to Falkirk?
I can do that, sure.
Thank you, stranger. My name's Gore, by the way. And you?
Fine name. I'm Saraku.
Whatever you say, I guess. But this can wait, can't it? Introductions. I'm getting ahead of myself. Can we go?
Alright, fair enough.
Right. Well, let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna go put some pressure on this.
Just in time.
Oh. So, now we gotta face the Dalmor. These are the Dalmor that were after Saraku's brother.
Looks like Falkirk is out of the question now. Even if that was the last of them. They found me.
So go ahead and feed. Feed. Does Saraku know, or does Gore know that Saraku is a vampire and werewolf? He does. He's aware. He's fully aware that his brother is a natural-born werewolf and a sired vampire. I think Gore wants to become a vampire too throughout the series. I think he will sire Gore right now so Gore can live. So we're gonna really do the role-playing aspect. Let's get him to Falkirk first. That's the last of them.
And thank kind for that. You're quite skilled in battle, aren't you? You put me to shame. So I owe you an explanation for getting your hands dirty, huh? Well, listen, we both know this is not the time or the place for it. Let's get to an end. I'll tell you anything you want to know. I owe you for putting your neck out for me like this. It's not lost on me. You have my steel and my blood. I'm with you. You'll have me. And it's settled. I'll protect you with my life. Same as you did for me. Thank you. Lead.
Alright. Now,
Steady.
we gotta take the order to the Falkirk Inn. Is he following?
He's out for the guardians of this place.
Yeah, there we go. So Gore, I think Saraku wants to make Gore a vampire so he could live as long as Saraku has lived. Because Gore is in his 20s. But he's still eligible and killable. So he wants to make Gore immortal. And I think that's what they're going to do this episode. They have not met over 20 years. Saraku's been... he's been staked for 500, so... Gore's never really met Saraku like that on that level. I mean, I did say they meet, but you know, I'm still making the story up as I go. They never met. This is their first time meeting.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
They're both, yeah, half siblings, but still siblings. You know, you still count your half siblings as
Come on
siblings.
in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
All right, we're here.
Finally. Comfort and warmth of an inn. We made it.
I think we've lost any pursuers.
So it seems. Thank you for helping me outrun those bastards. Can't help but feel like I just left behind the best chance I have of tracking down other survivors, though. Well,
Excuse me.
perhaps Mead will enlighten me on what to do next.
Gossip in town?
Come on, I'll get around for us.
So about the name.
You just can't let that go, huh?
Expect me to believe that?
Don't you have bigger things to worry about than my stupid name? Come on. If you insist, I'll oblige, but I should warn you. And that requires getting into everything. And it will take a while to get through everything.
Haven't forgotten. I'm sure. Let's hear about it. Well, we already talked about this.
Fine
Let's do
then.
that.
So, from a young age, probably a bit too young by any sane person's standards, I was a part of a traveling mercenary group known as the Band of the Raven. Don't laugh. I was adopted by them, sort of. A lot of surrogate fathers. I guess you could say I was raised by the proverbial wolf pack. They were stand-ins for the mother I lost when I was still too young to remember her. Belmore apparently saw fit to raise a small farm village just outside of Broome, suspected of partaking in the worship of a certain outlawed god. Spare me any religious interjection. I really couldn't care less.
So, like I said, that Gore was part of a group of people that hunted vampires. It was a wolf group, but he's also a vigilant Stendar. His mother died, so does your mother worship Talos?
I don't know. I do know that she worshipped Kine, however. That's just one of a couple of things I know about her. Another being that she died. This amulet I wear was taken from her body and given to me. I used to chew on the leather when I was a kid. Obviously, I had to replace that, but the rest is authentic. They found me stunned and alone among corpses.
And it took you with them?
Yes, believe it or not, I think our leader Joe Lee had a soft spot for me, honestly.
And the name?
Well, I guess it was an ill-advised joke at my expense. They had to toss me in a river to even determine what color I was, apparently. Gore or red. Stupid, I know. Trust me. There were worse monikers in our ranks. Mostly orcs, truth be told.
Is your entire band wiped out then?
I assume so. I saw most of it myself, and it was ugly, to say the least. Our leader, Joe Lee, left camp in the middle of the night. Next thing we know, we're woken up by justiciars loudly decrying our crimes of worshipping a false god. We managed to slip away with a few others, to my shame. Kate led us across the border and tried to ditch me with the rest. Fortunately for him, a rather silent sleeper, and the resting place was well hidden. Kate was anything but quiet. It trolls right to them. No, she woke. The rest is a blur until I felt that trap biting in my shin. And then I met you.
Aren't you sad about them?
Yes. They were cruel. They were my family. Life was no kinder to me than it was to them in the end. I want answers. Joey sold us out like it was nothing. And he was here in Skyrim. I'm sure of it. If we come across any trace of him, I can't. I won't ask you to accompany me. I will get those answers though. Till then, I'm yours.
Glad to hear. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you. We'll figure this out.
I will.
Excuse me.
It's not your problem. Nor is it your responsibility. I'm not deluded enough to believe either. You're a ragtag band of borderline bandits, picking at the scraps of glory left from
Really
what I
long
wasn't alive
dialogue.
to see. Those blades for hire that would tuck tail and run at the first sign of defeat. I'm not proud of them. They will avenge their deaths. I'm not sure what else I could even do at this point. I'm not sure how I survived this. Let me dampen the mood, though. Use some mead and some warmth in my belly. That's what we're here for. And for the record, Blood, thank you. I mean it.
Alright, so that little backstory on Gore. As you see, his mother was murdered,
Welcome to Dead. If you want a place to spend the
and
night,
his
let
father
me know.
just
I'll
not in the
keep you
picture.
Sure thing. It's yours
So
for a day.
his father, I assumed, is
Show you
also
to your
murdered,
room.
but
Right this way.
let's go ahead and sleep. So yeah, Gore has not really. He doesn't remember Saraku. He's only met Saraku just now. So they just met. They don't know each other, anything about each other. They don't know. Saraku knows that this is his brother, but Gore doesn't know that he's brothers with Saraku. So that's their first time meeting. Let's go over here. His feeding is almost gone. I think he wants to sire Gore. Let's go down here. Site. We don't have seduction. I need a. He needs to feed.
Been tending your hounds? You smell like a
Like a
wet
wet
dog.
dog. Yep. See, everybody just like knows that he's a werewolf and vampire. So he's good. He's going to sire Gore. When will he do it? On his own time. He wouldn't. I mean, I think Gore wants to be a vampire right now, so he could live forever with Saraku. But you know, sometimes you can't get what you want, and I think Saraku just doesn't want him to become like him. He might make him a hybrid. That's what he might do. Gore wants to be also. He wants to be a werewolf. He doesn't. He wants to be a hybrid like Saraku. He wants to be both. So.
Hurts. Right? Can't just be me.
Oh.
Fool!
Oh, there we go. There's 2 feed actions. We're probably gonna disable one of them because we don't really need the other one. Alright, let's go ahead and go here. What we're gonna do now, I think we're gonna return to Blood Chalice. We'll get to that, yeah. We'll get to that later. Should we do that now? How far of a trip is that? That is all the way over. That is a far walk. I think we're gonna do.
Shriekwing Bastion? This sounds delightful.
I don't know what we're gonna do right now. We have a whole episode. The episode's gonna be about meeting Gore, so we're gonna get Gore acquainted. We'll have Gore meet Harkin another time. So let's go ahead and just do a little bit of hunting with Gore. You know, brotherly bond, just so they can get used to each other. So as you can see, I do have the ability to turn him into a vampire and werewolf. I can make him a hybrid, just like you guys saw in the last episode. I don't know if you guys were watching. There was a hybrid. It was a werewolf and vampire. So there is possible to make other people hybrids. You need hybrid blood to do that, and I think Harkin's been taking blood from Saraku, and I think Saraku doesn't know that yet, but he's the only hybrid that exists. So the only way you can make hybrids is using his blood. And I think that's Harkin, when Saraku was born, took some of his blood to make hybrids. Why would Harkin want hybrids? I don't know. Maybe he wants to be the most powerful vampire. There's no doubt that Saraku is a hybrid. There's no doubt. But there's also no doubt that what's his name? Oh, we have too much stuff. that Harkin wants to become more powerful, and that requires, you know, using Saraku's blood to his advantage to make more hybrids.
Get us some drinking money. We're getting thirst.
So Harkin did take his blood when he was a child. I don't think Saraku remembers it because he was so young. But Harkin did take his blood to make some hybrids. 79 feet. Is that a bear? That is a bear. Let's go ahead and use that. There you go. Let's go ahead and I think we have that all covered. Oh, here we go. We're going through a transformation.
You know, sometimes I have no idea.
I think Gore is just gonna witness his brother for the first time turn into a werewolf.
To it, huh?
We're carrying too much. Let's go ahead and drop some things. I'll use this. Eat a couple of things. He's gonna witness Saraku transform for the first time.
Can't hear stalking you with all this racket. It's fun.
I think Gore is just a little worried that his brother is a werewolf, a hybrid, but he knows that he's a hybrid, so. There we go. Gore now sees his brother as a werewolf. So let's go ahead and go hunting.
I'm whiff myself. This armor smells worn.
So Saraku's in his transformation. A lot more stronger. Oh wow, he just threw the elk. Dead. Saraku's just going hunting. Once he gets full control over his werewolf form, which is maxing out the werewolf tree, he will only transform on a full moons. He will only transform at full moons, so. Right now he can't really control his transformations. He can transform at will, but he just can't control his transformations of the moon. So. I know there's people around here somewhere he could feed on. They're not here? I think they see where they're gone. Let's go over here. It's a wisp mother. Yep. How strong is it? Oh wow, Saraku doing quite a amount of damage.
You really think you could beat us? Don't tell me that was your best
I
shot.
did not mean to hit him. I was just testing something out. Here we go. Oh, there's a lot of people. So these are shamans.
Let's do this.
Pretty good at this.
Starting to feel all
Alright.
Wait. This mine is infested with bandits. What a shame.
So Saraki does have the ability to turn. Let's just check out something real quick. Lock configuration, Moonlight Tales, Disease Tracker. Let's just see who we got infected right now. Dead body, dead body. Oh, so yeah, there's a couple people infected. We're gonna go ahead and do something else too. Back. Go back. General. Turn this off, and we're gonna turn it back on. It's a little glitched. See if something works real quick. See if we can infect Gore. Oh, there we go. Where are you? Oh, there's something. Oh, are you a vampire? I think she was a vampire. I can't infect Gore, apparently. So I think I'm just gonna make Gore a vampire. He can't really be a hybrid. I think that somebody else could be a hybrid, just not Gore. Can't be infected. So let's go ahead and go through here. So how does Saraki feel in his beast form? He can't really control what goes on in his beast form. He just hasn't really mastered it yet. Which why, and especially being a hybrid, it's just, his emotions are all over the place when he's in turbo form, so he doesn't really know what's going on. Can't really control. He thinks that everybody's out to get him while he's in werewolf form. So, can't really control what's going on. Alright, we got some abilities going on. I think Harkin does know that he's a hybrid, but he doesn't like the way that Harkin doesn't like his werewolf side. He despises it, but he uses his blood to create hybrids. So it's kind of like a back and forth situation where Harkin uses his blood. That's the only reason why Harkin looks at him as a son, because he needs the blood of a hybrid to create more hybrids. It just makes the game more immersive. Just go ahead and save. I had like a little scare there that I was gonna die. Just gonna turn night vision on. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Alright, we gotta we're not that powerful. But yeah. go ahead and try to get these people out of the way. Oh yeah, pretty strong. Is Gore here? Yeah, Gore is here. Did I throw him down here? I did. Oh! How did I die from that? He was going after Gore. Alright, let's try to do this. He needs to feed, so that's why I'm trying to kill them. Let's go here. Alright, let me take this archer out. Wait, I can't hit! I can't hit! I was clicking the hit button! Ugh, this game is so broken sometimes. And then now it works, right? You guys hear me clicking, right? It's just like, I think it's the animations, it just makes it broken sometimes. Alright, where's Gore at? Gore's right there? Alright, let's go in.
That's not something you say.
Like that.
Let's go ahead and where are my wolves at? Oh my goodness. Alright. We're gonna really use skill here. Oh! Dang. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. That's like so annoying. Alright, how are we gonna do this? I don't know where my wolves are going after I summon them. They just disappear. Oh, they just killed him that fast? Bro, oh my goodness. So aggy. I don't know why Gore is so weak. I'm gonna give him vampire abilities. Bro, I think we're gonna do. We're gonna change. Go back. Our roar type. To fear. Alright, go. Oh, no. Alright, let's try to.
That won't happen. I told you I eat my enemies after I kill them.
Oh.
Delicious.
Oh, Vigilant Sendar. This couldn't be a more perfect time for them to come. Alright, let's go ahead and. Why are you after me? Roar. Man, this is not going the way I expected it to. Let's go ahead and change that ability again to Roar. We're gonna do Roar of Fear. I think that's what's gonna help us in this situation, because my tails, corruptions, totem of fear. Exit. There we go. Let's go ahead and save right here. I think this is gonna help us more than Totem Brotherhood because the werewolves are there are weak. They're too powerful. Oh my! Why is one arrow taking half of my health? This doesn't make sense. They took out Gore in like seconds. Let's go ahead and oh my goodness, bro. You guys are just watching the episode of me dying over and over. If I die one more time, it's just gonna move on. I'm not really gonna try to keep doing this. We're gonna do I wanna know why Gore is so weak. Like, I thought he was supposed to be strong. They're like so strong, I don't know why. Hit. Oh my goodness, this game is so broken. Vigilant Extender behind us. Alright, we got through it finally. Where's the other body at? We'll come get this guy later. Right here. I don't know where that other body is. Who cares? Let's go ahead and kill the Vigilant Extender real quick. Are they even here? Yep, there we are. There we go. Alright guys, I think we're going to call that an episode. Thank you guys for watching episode 3. If you guys want episode 4, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are going to be recording episode 4 by tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night.